Hello, I'm Kim Ballestero, and welcome to Family Focus. For as long as I can remember, Mondays have been scheduled as family night at New Destiny, and that just simply means no events are scheduled at the church on Mondays, so that you can spend time with your family. Now that we are all trying to avoid COVID-19, you may be feeling like you have way too much family time on your hands. Well, we have a solution for that. We're planning to come to you each Monday with a word of encouragement and an idea of how you can make the most of the time that you have with your family. We know that families come in all shapes and sizes, and at New Destiny we have a wide range of families, from young couples to single moms, retired couples, singles, and larger families with children. Maybe you're like us, a 50-ish couple with grown kids at home. It doesn't matter what your family situation looks like. We hope that you will find something in this episode that blesses you. Joshua 24:15 says, "Choose you this day whom you will serve, but as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." I love that. God gives us the power of choice. We can choose to have faith or fear. We can choose life or death. We can choose to serve the Lord or the gods, little g, of this world. And this verse teaches us that our choices have an effect not only on us, but on our entire household. If you're in this house, we will all serve the Lord. I want to focus on the power of choice. We are in troubling times right now, and I realize that there are some things that are out of my control, but there are some things that I can control. I can control myself. I have found that no matter what situation I find myself in, my attitude is the determining factor on whether I thrive or just merely survive. If I choose to smile and make the best of a bad situation, my whole family is going to benefit, because as a mom, I set the atmosphere in my home. If I choose to be grouchy and irritable, it's going to rub off on my husband and kids. So every minute of every day, I want to choose to have a good attitude. I want to choose my responses, not just reacting or overreacting when stress comes. I may not be able to change my situation, but I can change myself. I want to encourage you today to make the choice to be happy and content, no matter what the circumstances are around you. God has given us the ability to choose, and today I choose joy, I choose peace, I choose contentment, and I choose to focus on God and His goodness. I can look around at all the negatives in the world around me and allow that to color my life with sorrow and fear. But instead, I choose to put my focus on whatever is lovely and pure and of a good report. By doing this, I not only improve myself, but I positively affect everyone else around me. And right now, our homes need that. Our kids, our spouses, our sibling, whoever is in your house, they all need us to be a shining example of love and light and hope. So let's make a conscious effort to thrive and not just survive in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic. Now, rather than just sitting around being grumpy and bored, why not get up and do something fun with your family? Bring out the games, make cookies together, or play hide and seek in the dark, build a fort, have a tea party or a wrestling match, go for a walk, and enjoy talking to each other. There are so many resources available for fun things to do. I Googled fun activities for families stuck indoors, and I literally laughed out loud at some of the suggestions. We might be stuck indoors, but we don't have to be stuck in our bad attitudes and habits. I remember as a child living in Ohio, being stuck in a blizzard one winter. It was the blizzard of 1978, and I was 9 years old. We lived out in the country and were cut off by what I thought somebody said was a 30-foot snowdrift. We literally could walk up a snowbank and stand on top of our neighbor's roof. The wind chills were in the negatives. There were 70-mile-per-hour winds, trees were down, the power was out. It was freezing, but we were fortunate enough to have a fireplace, so we stayed warm. It really was a scary and difficult time for a lot of people. 51 people lost their lives in Ohio. We were stuck for days, but you know what I remember? We had so much fun during that blizzard. I don't remember being scared or miserable. My parents turned that time of isolation into a party. They could have acted worried and stressed and scared my sister and I, but as kids, we thought we were having a great time. We would cook over the wood-burning stove and sleep in our sleeping bags. It was like camping out in our living room. So, how you respond to this period of isolation can have a lifelong effect on your family. So choose wisely. You can be miserable, or you can have the time of your life right now. The choice is yours. Take advantage of the fact that God has given you the ability to choose. The power of choice is a gift from God. Let's put it to good use. And as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord and have fun while we're doing it.